Welcome to Doha, Qatar. In this video, I will take you with me to see just how much you can explore in just 24 hours, and let's see if I will convince you to add Doha on your bucket list or not. There are so many things I didn't even know existed here, so let's see what you think about my full 24-hour Doha itinerary. We started the day with a really nice flight from Bucharest to Doha, and it was with Qatar Airways, which was pretty obvious, and I usually love to travel with them. Most of the times we have a lot of space and pretty good food, but that is not always the case, so it may also be based on luck, but usually I fully recommend them, and if I find good prices I am going to book with them. But anyways, our final destination is New Zealand. So basically right now we are having an overnight layover in Doha, and I want to show you how much you can actually do in just 24 hours in Doha, because I'm telling you the truth, that was crazy. So you can see us landing right now in Doha, and it was still daytime outside. It looks like in the middle of the afternoon, but actually it will take so long until we reach our hotel that when we start going out and exploring, it will be nighttime outside. But just wait for it and you will see just how many incredible things we managed to do in such a little time. It's wild. But anyways, we are now in the airport, and I love the airport in Doha. It is super big, you have so many things to do, and you have multiple lounges and so on. So it's also a huge airport because they have so many connections. But I'm also curious, did you ever fly with Qatar Airways? Did you have good experiences? Do you like their airport? Just leave your opinion down below in the comments. I am going to read all of them, and you can see that we were already seeing a really nice sunset. We had a lot of issues with the bus to our accommodation in the city center, but I will tell you about it in 1 minute. Hi everyone, we are now in Doha. You can see a very beautiful sunset right behind me. Anyways, the transport from the airport was a mess. We looked online and there was a bus 747 that went to the city center, but apparently they don't have it anymore, and they don't have Uber anymore. I don't know why. And then we took the metro, and then we are walking half an hour by foot to our hotel. So just so you know, before you only have the option to get the taxi, metro, or get a shuttle from your hotel or something. So just to clarify a little bit the situation, the issue is that we have our hotel right in the middle of the city center, so it's very close to the main museums and main restaurants of the city center and so on. So we really thought that there would be a bus or better connections to get to the city center, thinking it would be the main touristic place. If I'm wrong, please let me know down below in the comments, but I really hope they will put back that bus. But anyways, right now I am filming a little bit of our walk from the metro to the hotel, and you can see the traffic is pretty insane. Probably a lot of people are getting out from work, but it was so full of cars. Hi everyone, so we have finally, after 2 hours and a half, arrived in our room, and we are staying at Gloria Hotel, and they upgraded us for free, and I am super happy. We are having such an amazing view. I will show you right now. I just have to turn off the lights and you can see how beautiful this is. Wow, I will show you in a minute just the view without my face. But in the meantime, I want to tell you that we are staying this evening and then tomorrow during the day to explore Doha, and I will show you everything around. So basically it's around 24 hours of exploring Doha, and I'm really curious how much we will like Doha, because so far it looks very nice, and I am super happy that we are finally in our room and we can relax a little bit before exploring. So we are now outside and we are going to East Mount viewpoint of the skyline of the city, and I think we will also go through the flag plaza maybe, and I'm not sure if it will be visible because it's night time right now, but we will see about that and I will show you. So happily we were able to see all the flags because there was a lot of light around them. But anyways, can you spot your own country's flag from all of these that I'm filming? Let me know down below in the comments what your country is and if you found it or not. There is the Romanian flag and European Union. Can you spot your own flag around here? There is nobody here, almost. So we are now going to the Skyline viewpoint. We are next to the huge flags. I see almost no tourists around here, so it seems like it's not really that touristic. I'm curious about the viewpoints and the most famous places, if there will be many tourists or not. This place is so weird where we are walking, but look at that. Wow. So we'll keep on walking over here. I don't know what this place is, but anyways, hopefully we are arriving at the right place. So obviously, as you can see, we made it safely. I also wanted to mention that Doha felt safe in most places during the evening, which was a great surprise. The only weird thing is that a lot of places had no people on the streets. We have arrived and this view is so beautiful. As you can see, the buildings are super colorful with different colors. So we are now going to the Pearl Monument, and here around this place where we saw the skyline, there were more people in general in this park, which was great because at some point when walking next to the street we were alone all the time and it was a bit weird, but there are some tourists, so we are not the only ones, happily. And this area here is so pretty, as you can see. And we are also seeing the Museum of Islamic Art, as you can see behind me. And yep, we are now going to the Pearl Monument. Now I will just show you a better view of the Museum of Islamic Art, and as you will see in this video, we did not have enough time to explore it. I am incredibly surprised we had enough time to visit so many things that you will soon see in the second day. But anyways, we chose to visit the National Museum of Qatar. In the next day you will very soon see it, and it depends on what you prefer. You can read more about both museums if you don't have enough time and choose one of them. This is the Museum of Islamic Art, and now we are continuing our trip to the monument. Things in this city are so full of light, as you can see. I mean, we don't see almost any star, even though there is no moon today on the sky visible. And also, even though it's close to the water, the Gulf and the desert, we still don't see any stars because of the light pollution. But I mean, it is very pretty to look at it. So here we have another viewpoint of the city. You can walk over there and see it. And we are really close to the Pearl. As you can see, that is the monument. We are getting now closer. So guys, we are back at the apartment and we ate somewhere called Abo Shariha or something like this. I will leave it on the screen. And the food was so good. We got hummus, we got something else, I forgot the name, with eggplant and some other vegetables, and that is also a spread, and it was super good. And also falafel, and the prices were insane. We paid 60 cents for 6 pieces of falafel, or how it's pronounced, I'm sorry if I'm spelling it wrong, and that price is literally insane. We also paid $4 or $5 for hummus with meat and pine, so the prices here in that place were incredible, and also the food was super tasty, so I recommend that place. Anyways, that's it for today. I'm not sure if I will make another video for tomorrow or if I will put it all in this video, but anyways, if I will post another video, make sure you subscribe not to miss it. And after Doha we are going to New Zealand and Australia, so if you're interested in those vlogs, make sure you subscribe and I will really appreciate that. Anyways, I really love Doha so far. It is really nice, the food is great, the people seem very friendly, and we will explore even more tomorrow. We are going to 1 or 2 museums and exploring some very nice neighborhoods around here, so make sure you follow along. Hi everyone, good morning from Doha with this beautiful view you can see behind me, even if you don't see me anymore. Anyways, today we are going to explore some very nice areas of Doha, and I am not really sure in which order we will visit them, but follow along. I will show you everything we are seeing and all the prices we are paying for entrances, maybe to museums and so on. Also, if you enjoyed this video, I will really appreciate if you liked it, and also if you subscribed. If I know that my videos are appreciated, I will keep on making them. Anyways, I love this city. It is really nice, and I really recommend you to visit it in case you have a longer layover here, or maybe you just want to visit Qatar. So our first stop today is Katara Cultural Village, and to arrive there we have to get a bus and then a metro, and for the bus you need to get a card. I'm not really 100% sure how it works. We got from the airport a card with 2 entrances and we paid €2.50 for the card, and then we paid another €2.50 or €3 for those 2 trips, and I don't know if we did the right thing. And for the metro it's much cheaper. You can get a day trip for around €1.50, which is around $1.50. So with the metro it is much more affordable. With the buses I am still a bit confused. So we are here at the bus stop, and there are some QR codes here with the bus maps, the taxi. It's the Karwa company, and hopefully the bus will come. It should come in around 5 minutes or so. Spoiler alert, we waited and the bus never came. I will also mention it a little bit later, but we walked like yesterday and then we took the metro because the bus from Google Maps is super unreliable. So I will suggest you an app that is the official one that the people in Qatar use, and you should use that instead of Google Maps. Surprisingly, Google is not reliable here, I guess. So we have arrived close to the Katara Cultural Village, and about the bus, it never came. I am very confused. The bus is on Google Maps, they are wrong, so don't get your information based on the Google Maps info because I don't know where they are taking their info from. Anyways, there is an app for buses. I will leave it on the screen where you can check the real buses, and that is more reliable. Anyways, we walked for 24 minutes and then we took the metro to this place. The metro system is really easy, really cheap. It's almost $2 for an entire day, which is an insane price. It comes very often, I think every 7 minutes, so that is great. Anyways, you can see how clean everything is in the city, and it is really pretty. It's a nice day outside, pretty warm but not too much. I think they are around 22 degrees Celsius, which is much colder than I expected for Qatar right now. Anyways, we are now going to explore the cultural village and I will show you everything around. What you're seeing right now on the screen is Katara Cultural Village from outside, and this part looks like a huge gift box from the outside, which is pretty interesting. But anyways, right now we were on our way to go inside, and I will talk just a little bit more and then I will let you enjoy my videos with some music. But I want to tell you that you can easily easily spend here a few hours. It is not really a huge place, but it is a really nice place, and you have a lot of photo and video opportunities. You have a lot of cultural opportunities. It is definitely worth it to add on your bucket list, even though it is pretty far away from most attractions in Doha. I fully recommend you to visit it one day because it is really unique. But anyways, if you're enjoying my video so far and if you are finding it useful, please don't forget to like it and also to subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And now I will just put on some music, so imagine you are there exploring through my videos and enjoy. So this village is super pretty, but it is so incredibly clean. I saw people vacuuming outside, which I've never ever seen before. So that explains why it is so clean, and you can easily spend hours here if you want to relax. We won't spend that much because we have more things to do today, but it was really nice. And another nice thing is that it's not that hot because you get covered by the sun around here in most places, so that is also really nice. Now it's time for our next destination, which is the Pearl Island, and you can see me and Mike in the mirror just waiting for our metro. But anyways, the Pearl Island was unlike anything I imagined before, and when thinking about Doha, I would have never imagined anything like the Pearl Island. But anyways, I loved it and I can't wait to show you what we saw there. Why is there District 1? It's like we are in Hunger Games, and now we have to take the bus 153. For the next few minutes, I will just let you enjoy all the views we had from our bus, and honestly, I recommend you to take the bus like we did and just stay in it for a lot of stations just to see all around the Pearl Island from the bus. This is what we did, and it was a great idea because this place is truly huge and there is no way you can explore it all in just one day. So basically, if you don't have a car rented, you can just stay in the bus from one side side to another, you will see literally everything from it, and it is such a great way to just quickly explore most of the places. But after doing that, we stopped in a place that is literally a replica of Venice, and that was so interesting and so beautiful. But anyways, you can see how peaceful and how clean everything is around here. It looks literally like out of a movie. It seems like too perfect. If I am missing anything, just let me know down below in the comments. But I can see a lot of parks, I can see a lot of spaces between the buildings, and a lot of people just going for walks in some parks with their dog or on a bike. So everything around here looks really pretty. But I will let you again enjoy with some music. You guys, look at this place. I mean, I feel like in one of the most livable places on earth. Honestly, here on the Pearl Island, it's so nice. I was not expecting this at all. It looks very pedestrian friendly, it looks very car friendly, and everything. It looks very beautiful, very clean. The buildings are well maintained. There is I'm hearing birds. It's so nice. I recommend you to come here on the Pearl Island. I feel like you will fall in love with this place. So reading about this place online, it is considered a Venice replica and it is called Qanat Quartier. I'm not sure if I'm spelling it right, but it does not matter. You can see now Mike in front of me just smiling, and even though this looks nothing like Venice right now, after going through those buildings, I mean just 100 meters I think, you can see that it already looks so similar, and the water was so clean and so pretty, and the buildings so far from the beginning, they look pretty well maintained, and there were a lot of restaurants. It was full with people just going outside, walking, eating out with their families, and there were also a lot of boats, so I think you can also go by boat around here. I think it would have been pretty expensive, but we did not have time to look for it. Obviously, we only have one full day here, so we have to do the best out of it. We spent, I think, between half an hour and 1 hour and a half. I don't really remember. Here, just walking around, it is not really that big, but it is really pretty, and there are a lot of photo opportunities on the bridges and next to the canals. So it is definitely worth your time if you are on the Pearl Island. If you know any other beautiful place on the Pearl Island, make sure you leave them down below in the comments and I will check them out for my next trip to Doha. So we are now going to the National Museum. You can see it a little bit over there. We took the metro and we are going that way. At the entrance, I think it's 50 of their currency, which is around, I think, 12 or 13 euros or dollars. And the schedule, I think it's different depending on the day, so make sure you check out on their website about the schedule. If you are wondering whether it's worth it to go here to the National Museum or not, if you want my personal and true opinion, it was 100% worth it. I loved it so much, and we spent so much time here. Literally, we spent the rest of the day here because we learned so many things about Qatar, about its history, its culture. We learned about it before the oil discovery, and it was really fascinating to get so much more information than what we initially knew about Qatar. And if you have enough time, if it's within your budget, which generally I think it is because it's not that expensive, give it a try. Because one of the things I love the most about traveling is discovering so many new information about all the countries I'm visiting and just changing my opinion so much just after traveling there. But anyways, very soon the video is coming to an end, so I want to thank you right now for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it and also to subscribe. And there are a lot of incredible videos coming from New Zealand and Australia. So it's 3 weeks in New Zealand, 3 weeks in Australia, full of adventures, incredible places to visit. So if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you in the next videos. Bye bye.